This video is probably going to last for about 10 hours. And it is going to be like the other 3 or 4 videos that I have posted on my channel. Feel free to look at all of them. Look at the videos. They explain the same thing in mostly the same way. Okay, it is right now 12 noon in Los Angeles. That's important because we're watching this video upload. Processing. 12 o'clock exactly. What are the odds of that happening? This video has been uploading for about a day and a half, maybe 36 hours or so. So I want you to listen. Listen. So many people leave their most ridiculous comments on the videos about, somebody says, I almost threw my computer across the room, and then 100 other people write, same, ha ha ha, same, ha ha ha, almost threw my, no, you didn't almost throw your computer across the room. So let's be adults here, okay? Is that possible? Nobody threw their computer across the room. Nobody, I won't say nobody, a lot of people deleted their videos after they uploaded it. So this video is going to be about what happens when you upload a video to the tube and you're wondering, why does it show, I think it's 240p or 360p or 480p or something like that. Why does it show that? And as I said, I've done about 3 or 4 videos on this, and some people get it. A lot of people understand after they watch the video. A lot of people don't. So let's talk about the tube. When you upload a video, a lot of people upload videos that are about 720, something like that, resolution 720. And that's fine. There's a big obsession out there that people want to upload high-level video. And this video that I'm posting right now, I'm shooting in 4K. Why? Because I bought a 4K camera and I'm using it now. Because of the 4K camera, I had to buy a very expensive, powerful computer because my old 12-year-old computer could not handle the processing, the rendering with the, if I would do a standard 20-minute, maybe 30-minute 4K video, it could take 8 hours on a slow PC and about 10 minutes on a fast PC. A lot of you people don't know what a computer is. You live on your cell phone and you record on your cell phone, you upload on your cell phone, and that is usually the problem. That's almost always the problem. Everybody who doesn't know what they're doing with this thing or doesn't understand it is using their cell phone instead of having a computer. So that's what this video is about. You upload to 720, 30 frames. Let's say that's the standard, 720, 30 frames per second. It's not going to take long. YouTube is able to handle that fairly well. So if you, no matter how long, even if it's a long video, if it's a half-an-hour video or an hour video, 720 at 30 frames a second, it's going to process really fast, and you're probably going to notice that the resolution for the video is 720 almost immediately after it uploads. We all know with the upload, you do your upload like we're seeing right now. The upload is done, which for me was 36 hours, and then we have the processing has started. It depends on what you uploaded. Okay, here's the problem. All of you are saying, shut up already. I need my answer right away. Just like I need to look at my cell phone and see who texted me right now. I need an answer. I don't want to listen to this guy talk for 2 hours. No, you need to listen to me for 2 hours. You need to watch all the ads that are put on here. You need to subscribe. You need to like. You need to leave a positive comment. You got to donate. Ask for my PayPal. Leave $1 billion to my PayPal account. And what else is there? Click on the affiliate links in the video description, my Amazon links, before you do your Amazon order, so I get a few cents each time. So back to what I was saying. You start doing your processing, and if it's 720, it's going to crank out really fast. And then when you go click on your wagon wheel, the little setting wheel on the video, to see what the settings are, and I'm going to show that to you right now. Let's go. This is a 4K video, so let's click on this video so you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. We've got the video. I'm clicking on the little wagon wheel down at the bottom, and I want to show you what we see. I'm going to go on play and speed. I don't want play and speed. I want resolution. Okay, now this is what I want you to see. Let me zoom in. Here we are, 23 minutes into the processing, and you see it's 0% processed. This is on the other computer where I did the real upload. So this screen, this is the new studio, YouTube Studio. The other one, we were looking at the YouTube Classic. And 0 processing, 23 minutes in. That is what's going to happen. So if you have a massive file like this, you're just going to sit here for probably hours. I don't think this is going to be done in 3 to 4 hours. This is going to take a long time. I am back. It is 12:45. This has been processing for 45 minutes, and we are at 0% processed. We are 1 hour and 6 minutes into this whole thing. 0% processed, and an update, we are at 3 hours and 22 minutes, 0% processing. Let me click on this to see if anything's going to happen. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I just looked over at the screen. I wasn't expecting this to happen for hours, and it says 95%. Unbelievable. We just looked at this thing, what, 6 minutes ago, and it was 0%? That is what I'm talking about. It finished processing. I am so lucky I got that on the screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over here. That's finished, so I can close this out. Finish processing. Now we're going to see it come up here. Do we see it come up here? Am I even positioned to show that? So we see uploaded, and we see the video. Let me move this over so we can. So that ought to be a good example for you. 68 gigabytes, and it took almost 3.5 hours to do. So now what I want to do, I want to click on the video. I'm going to click on the video over here in the top. Give me a second. You're going to see it pop in the middle of the screen. This is what I want to show you. Make sure I don't show anybody else's video stuff. So I'm going to click on the wagon wheel right now. The important thing. This is what everybody's talking about. Let's get this edged over just a fraction. This is what everybody's talking about. Why does my video upload and it only stays at 360? Because that is what happens when you upload a video that is humongous. This shouldn't be happening to you, as I said, with the 720s. If it does, it should only take just a few minutes, unless it's an enormous file. We are at 55 minutes. 55 minutes for a 68 gigabyte, 3 hour and 17 minute video. So for all you people that keep asking that you've had your video online for 5 months and you're waiting for it to update, it doesn't take 5 months, people. Come on now. 55 minutes, I don't think it's going to change yet, but we'll see. Now we're still at 360. Here we go. 3.5 hours since this was finished processing. 3.5 hours. We are still showing, well, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Are you kidding? This is almost 6 hours. This is a really good example, people. This is a very good example. 6 hours of processing. Come on. Let me refresh this just to make sure that we are legit here, because a lot of people complain asking about what's going on. So this is perfect. I can only stay up for so many more hours, and I think this is going to go way into the middle of the night. People, all right, I'm going to click on this one last time just so you can see. 360, 360. I just want to say again, it's been 8 hours. And this is definitely not typical. The reason it is taking so long is because this is a 3-hour and 17-minute video, and it's in 4K, which means that it is massive. It is 68 gigabytes. Hey people, all right, it's almost 7 a.m. I just woke up with the alarm. That's why my voice sounds all deep and raspy. It has been 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 13, 14. It's been 15 and a half hours since I started processing. The file is 68 gigabytes. Yeah, my memory's good. 68 gigabytes. Video is 3 hours and 17 minutes. Last I checked before I went to bed a few hours ago, it was stuck at 360. Let's go click, see where we're at right now. Let's go do a screen update. I don't think it's going to be 4K yet, but we're going to find out in a minute. We have a refresh. Let's go click. Let's start it. Let's do. We're at 480. Remember before it was 360. There we go. 480. Do we have 360 still? So originally it was 360. Then it finally did 240 overnight. It did 480p. It did 720, and it did 1080 HD. So that is 15 and a half hours. Hey everybody, okay, when did I do this? I just got home. I told you I had to take care of something with plumbing at my mom's house. We're on the LA lockdown, California lockdown, COVID-19, coronavirus shutdown, so things are kind of crazy out here. This is going to be the end of the video, hopefully. We are at about 22, 24, 23, 22 and a half hours since I finished the processing of this video. 22 and a half hours. And it's a 68 gigabyte, 3-hour and 17-minute video. That one I left this morning. I forget what it was, like 18 hours or something. I don't remember. You know, you just heard it a few seconds ago. We were at 1080p, and we hadn't gone to the 2160. I think I'm just so tired. So let's go do a click on here. Refresh the screen. And we'll see what it does. To the bottom over here, the wagon wheel. It was 1080 this morning when I looked at it. I don't know if it's going to be 2160 because it's a humongous file. It's not 2160 yet. I was hoping we were going to. I might not get to 2160. That's the whole thing. You just don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know. We are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 minutes. 28 minutes. We're at 1080. 28 minutes. 28 hours. 28 hours since I started this. 28 hours. Still at 1080. Where are we at? Not looking good. Let's play this a little bit and see what we get.
Over her house.
Okay,
even if she can't do Zoom with her friends.
There we go. So that's where we're at after a day. 3, 3, 4, 3, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After about 36, 24, 30, 24, 30, 24, 29, 31, 32. This is not even a 36 hours. Hey people, I just woke up. All right, so we're at like 41 hours. I don't even know if this is gonna show 2160 yet. Or if it's ever gonna show 2160.
That doesn't matter. She wants me to buy it.
It's not even there. This is not good. Hey everybody, wow. What's the date? It's the 28th? April 28th. We're at 3:30. In 5 minutes we're at 3:30. This has been going on for 48 hours, 2 days. It is a 68 gigabyte file. It's 3 hours and 17 minutes. I would assume by now, I would guess by now, that this is at 2160 4K video, but I don't know. After about, I think I told you, like after about a day, it was at 1080, maybe even less than that. I don't even know if it's going to go to 2160. I don't know what they're going to do. We're still at 1080 after 2 days. After 2 days, we're at 1080p. And there is a very good possibility this might never process above this. Bros. I just checked it out. I didn't think it was going to be there, but it's there. So this is 2 days, 48 hours and 45 minutes. Now, I've said this a zillion times, but this is the most important thing. So many people leave comments saying, how long is it going to take for my video to render or to process? The average person on there is probably posting like a couple gig file. And I don't think most of you are posting 4K. You're probably posting 1080 or maybe 1080 60 frame. But this is a 4K file, 3 hours and 17 minutes, 68 gigabytes. That is just a massive file that hardly anybody is ever going to post on here. And it took about 24 hours to hit 1080p. 24 hours to hit 1080p because the file is humongous. So if you're posting a file that is much smaller and it's been a day and you don't have your 1080p, you're never getting your 1080p, no matter if you wait 2 weeks or 2 years. Now this is what I want to show you. This is 49 hours, 48 hours and 45 minutes. Check it out, people. Check it out. There it is, 2160 4K. So when we saw this a few minutes ago, when we saw this 45 minutes ago, it was at 1080p, which was about 48 hours. We're at 48 hours and 45 minutes, and we're at 2160, which shows that it does work. If you upload the right way, it will work. If you upload using an editing program that renders the way YouTube wants your file to be. That's the biggest thing that everybody keeps writing to me about, is why is YouTube messed up? YouTube is not messed up. YouTube has certain parameters, certain ways that they want that video uploaded. They don't like 1080i. They don't like 720i. If you convert it with a rendering program, an editor, to 1080p, you're good. I've seen a lot of 1080 60 frames, and it does work. 1080. I've never shot 1080p 60 frames. I've shot 720 60 frames, and it always works. The last video that I did a 4K like this and explaining this whole thing, but it didn't process to 4K. But it does work. So this is the worst example you're ever going to see. If in 2 days you just saw 48 hours, 49 hours, if you don't have a file this big, it's never going to take you 2 days. It's going to take you much less. If you don't have your processing going up to 2160, I've never shot, I think it's 3480? I don't remember what the other one is. 3840, 3480? I don't know. I've never shot video at that high resolution. I don't have a camera that will do it. 2160, I would say 99% of the time that I've uploaded to 2160, it has processed the right way and given me the file, usually within a couple hours. So 2 days max. If you were nowhere near a 68 gig file and you don't have anything like this in 2 days, it's never coming. I don't care how long you wait. The system's not going to say, oh, we forgot to process this file, we better go do it right now. That is not going to happen. So I do hope that this video helped everybody. It is a worst case scenario, but it does show that it does work. If you're uploading with the YouTube program, as I said, the YouTube app, that can cause a lot of problems on the iPhone. Make sure that it's showing full process speed or whatever that is, so it doesn't upload to a slower speed. On Android, I don't believe it has that. If you upload from a PC, it's probably going to work almost all the time. I rarely have problems. I always render all my files before. I never transfer from a cell phone. There's no way I could have transferred this from a cell phone. It would have been a day and a half, probably 2 days just to upload it. So make sure you watch, make sure you do the thumbs up, subscribe, like, as I said a zillion times. Keep my channel going, donate if you can afford it. Ask for my PayPal info. If you can't, go before you do your Amazon orders, click on the affiliate links in the video description right before you do your order, and it will help me out. And if you leave good comments, I will answer them. If you leave rude comments, I'll report you to the tuber and block you. And I guess that's it. Happy uploading, everybody. Stay safe, glove up, mask up. Speaking of that, I was just down at a store in an area where they have a lot of infections of the corona, and you can break it down by age, you can break it down by socioeconomic, how much money they're making, their age, their race, their gender, who is masked up properly, who is not masked up. I saw people with masks on their chin. I saw people with masks hanging down below their nose. What's the point of having a mask if it's not covering your nose? And they're not taking it seriously, and they're falling like flies. Mask up, glove up, protect yourself, be safe, and happy uploading. 2160 4K, 48 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours, 17 minute, 20-second video, 68 gigabytes of 4K data.